Ariel Helwani in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, alongside Ryan Jimmo, who faces Anthony Perosh this Saturday night at UFC 149. And Ryan, welcome to the UFC.
Here we are.
It took you a while, but you're finally here. How does it feel? It's fight week. Must feel good, right?
It feels very good. Yeah. Excellent. Been waiting a long time for this.
I mean, you were supposed to make your debut in January. You were injured, had to pull out of that fight. Why did it take you so long to get back in there?
Just the way the cards were set up. You know, they said, hey, we all the cards are set for the next little while, so this is when you're going to fight, you might as well do it in Calgary.
Now, you haven't fought since October of last year.
Yeah.
It's been a while. Do you believe in cage rust? Do you think it'll take you some time to get acclimated out there?
No, I don't think so. I've gone 10 months before without fighting, and then I had one of the best performances of my career. So it's given me time to evolve and become a better fighter.
How about just, the UFC experience, sold out crowd? Of course, you're fighting in Canada. That may be familiar to you, but this is a different ball game here. Do you expect to feel a little more nervous going into the fight maybe on Saturday afternoon?
Perhaps, but when the door closes, it's only two guys in there, two lines, and you forget everything.
I was reading some comments that you made about Anthony Perosh. Sounds like you have respect for him. He's a veteran, but you don't quite think that he's at your level. Is that accurate?
I think he's very good at jiu-jitsu, and I think I'm a better athlete. My stand-up, I think, is superior, and I think he would be outmatched.
You've been in this game for quite some time. You lost your first pro fight. Since then, you haven't lost. What has been the secret to your success here to allow you to go on the streak? You're kind of like the Henan Barao of the light heavyweights. He lost his first pro fight, and he hasn't lost since then.
Okay. I just always try to stay humble, and that's it. I always think like I'm not very good. All the time. I'm always scared my skills are not good enough, so I work relentlessly to improve them.
That's interesting. And what about just for fans that haven't seen you before? Give us a brief sort of synopsis as to who Ryan Jimmo is and what he's all about inside the cage. You don't have to tell us about the outside the cage stuff. That may get a little...
I really like the word synopsis, by the way. It's a great word.
Thank you.
No problem. I'm a karate fighter. I'm more of a chess player in the ring as opposed to just an aggressive animal. So that's it.
That's a pretty good synopsis. Yeah, it's it. And you also train with the Blackzilians.
That's right.
Although they've evolved from really just being Blackzilians at this point. You got guys like Matt Mitrione there, right? Alistair Overeem. I mean, it's really turned into an elite camp. What's that like? You know what?
There's just a lot of talent under one roof, and you're in survival mode every day. Yeah. There's no like, you know what? I feel like going in and taking it easy. There's not a lot of that there. It's like you're in there and you're in survival mode, and you have to fight every day, and or else you're gonna get punched a lot.
Do you feel as though you are a very different fighter since entering that camp, since being a part of those guys? Have they raised your game a bit?
They have. Just having that sort of talent level around you all the time, and that becomes your norm. Before, when I first went in there, I was like, okay, these guys are very good, you had to get used to it, But now, after a while, it becomes your normal. So if someone else isn't in that, and that's not their normalcy, then and they're training at a lower level, then it's going to be harder for them to bring it up.
Final question. I was told, and correct me if I'm wrong here, that you are a fantastic robot dancer. Well, that too, but you do the robot very well.
I'm excellent at it.
Yes. Do you mind showing us? Because growing up, I used to watch Soul Train. Okay, there you go. Okay, well, pretend we're in the Soul Train line. You remember that show?
Yeah, I remember. With
Don Cornelius?
Yeah.
Let's see right here. Do we need the microphone here, or can you do it on your own?
I don't think I need to talk.
Okay, all right, here we go. Ryan Jimmo gonna do the robot for us here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. The floor is yours.
How long do I have?
As long as you want. This is the internet. We can go for days.
Ooh, that's,
yeah.
Very enticing.
Oh, wow. There it is. Do a little commentary. Whoa. Notice the feet. Wow. That was impressive. The concentration is probably most impressive. Look at the neck. Wow. No sound effects? Sometimes people do so. Okay, I didn't mean to get you out of your zone there. You were doing good. That's it? Okay, yeah. Will you do that in the cage if you win or on the way to the cage?
Only if you win. You don't get to do a victory dance if you don't
maybe
win.
On the way to the cage to get the people excited you do the...
No.
All right.
No. He always starts his fights with everyone. Always, I watch.
Really?
So
is that an example of me? I'm trying to showcase your talent.
I'm surprised. You haven't taken any jabs yet. So
no jabs.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy thus far.
Misunderstood.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
I believe so.
Well, it is a pleasure.
Until next time.
Very nice. Very
Have fun.
Yeah.
Body
Good luck
break.
on Saturday night. Wait, was that a Joan McLeod? What was that guy? Hal McLeod.
Joanne McLeod.
Now, a lot of people may not know this, but that was a classic 1990s Canadian TV reference that you just dropped on us.
About health and fitness,
Yeah.
and there we are.
Your stock just went up a few notches in my book.
Thank you, sir.
Congrats.